Would you go out with a transsexual woman?
I think I don't know. Personality for me is I mean, it's easy to say.
See, for me, this is the problem, because I think I don't know whether you would say it or not, but I feel that a lot of guys would not go out with somebody like me, even though I'm a woman, because
some would though.
Some would, but they would worry about the connotations of it being confused with genderqueer.
Well, I don't even think it. I think it's even more about. I think that we live in such a binary world where people think there's two options of gay and straight, and I think they think, oh, I'm having sex with a woman who's trans,
the world's a buffet,
therefore I'm gay, and I think that's why these conversations are important, because and I think it's about fragile masculinity at the end of the day, is that men think that it takes something away from them from being with a trans woman, and ultimately it's got nothing, like, it's because they're held to this rigid idea of, like, I'm heterosexual, and if what does that mean? I don't know who I am anymore in this world if it's not binary.
I think society tells people it's not okay, and that's the thing. And I do believe the society is changing, and
then I believe it's your choice too. Like I would choose not to. Like that doesn't make me but
you
scared.
You would go out with another woman.
Would I go out with a woman?
You would go out with a woman.
Yes, of course.
But you wouldn't go out with a transsexual woman.
No.
The fact Ginuwine here, is happy to go with women, but he's not happy.
Not every woman.
Yeah, but he's happy to go with women, but he's not happy to go. This isn't an attack on you. I'm just saying he wouldn't feel comfortable going with what is termed, he wouldn't feel comfortable going with me. If you're in my situation and you're trying to date, there is an extremely narrow band.
You're saying you're not gay,
and from my experience, I'm not gay. But I've tried to date, and everything that comes back, guys have chatted me up not knowing my past, but then as soon as they find out, whoa, I'm a woman, right? Okay. Forget about any T's or anything in front of it. I'm just a woman, okay? So on that score, you would date me, wouldn't you?
Not if you told me you was trans.
No, I'm not telling you I'm trans. I'm a woman.
A woman, yeah, a woman.
You would date me then?
Woman, yeah.
Go on, let's have a kiss. You see, and I think
he's just not that into it.
I think all the unspoken things that you can read into both those responses illustrate my case 100%.
I don't often agree with ABL, Anthony Brian Logan, but when I do, it's a doozy. I was just watching parts of ABL's latest video talking about Ginuwine getting himself in a kerfuffle with Twitter. Now, Ginuwine, who was married to his wife for like 15 years, has about 8 or 9 kids, a gang of kids. He was on, I think it's UK Big Brother, and he was sitting on a couch next to a transgender woman when she asked him, would he date a transgender woman? And he says no. And she says, what if you thought I was a woman? And then he said, maybe. So that means you're transphobic because you won't date me. And he says, no, not if I know that you're transgender. I don't know if they're transgender or they're females or what. They started making excuses about toxic masculinity and men have to be binary and they should be more fluid and open and stuff like that. And then after he rebuffed her as far as dating her, he was sitting next to her and she tried to grab him by the, from behind by the neck and kiss him. And brothers are quick. He got out of that position real quick. I mean real quick. But after the show was aired, Twitter blew up, or at least Twitter blew up in the transgender queer section of YouTube or Twitter, because they started dragging him to calling him transphobic, that him not dating a transgender woman is like somebody else not dating a black man or a black woman because they're black. In other words, transphobic is the same thing as being racist. Now, it's obvious that I totally disagree. But I want to get this out front. Whatever you do with your private parts or wherever you put them, you know what? That's your business. I believe in a live and let live world and society. Okay, if that's what you want to do, you go do you. And like one of my teachers say, your right stop at the tip of my nose. In fact, your right stop 3 feet away. Okay, that arm's length, that's my personal space. You do not have a right inside my personal space. Now, I can allow you inside my personal space, that's one thing. But you don't have a right inside my personal space like that. And what that woman did, or transgender person did, by trying to kiss Ginuwine on TV, on national TV, he wasn't having it. Not at all. So now all the transgenders are out after Ginuwine, saying that they won't support him. But like any other black man, you know what we would say? Well, you just got to take that L. You can just not support me. There's some things you can't do. It's bad enough dating a light-skinned woman in the black community as a black man will get you an L. It's bad enough dating a mixed-race woman will get you an L in the black community. It's bad enough dating a woman that's outside your race, such as Asian or Hispanic, will get you L. You will get a big L in the black community if you date and marry a white woman. Will get you L. But there's one L that you cannot take as a heterosexual black man. As far as black men are concerned, there is no gender fluidity like that. There's two sexes, there's male and female. And if you're a heterosexual black man and you mess up with anything that has had or still has a penis and testicles, and you walk even arm in arm with that particular person, you can get labeled really, really quickly. And to kiss or make out with that person, especially on national TV, Ginuwine knew he can't come back from that L. There is no coming back from that L. There is no pardon and forgiveness for that L. Ginuwine can go on and be as rich as Jay-Z or better. And the black community will always hold that you kissing a transgender woman on national British TV, especially in the age of YouTube. That would get replayed over and over and over again. Now, this transgender person, Wendell Willoughby, I do believe that's her name, she was saying that it proved her point that he was transphobic because he would not kiss her ugly behind, or his ugly behind. And I can tell you, no matter how much crap that she can talk, no matter how much crap that feminists can talk, no matter how much crap the transgender women can talk, it's not going to matter. He is not going to take that L. And what is it about transgender women all of a sudden trying to force black men into dating them? I never hear them trying to force white men into dating them or Hispanic men into dating them. It's always they're trying to push black men into dating them. They're pulling the same. Now, this is, like I said, this was a white transgender woman, and she's pulling the same tactic that old black women have been trying to do for the last 60, 70 years. Shame us into marrying them. Shame us into going with them. And it hasn't worked. So I can tell you, if black women who are our natural partners can't shame us into going with them and shame us into marrying them, I can damn sure tell you a transgender woman, especially a white transgender woman, can't do it either. You cannot force sexual preference on somebody. You cannot force a man to deal with somebody with a penis and testicles. You cannot force this down black men's throats, because there is no coming back from that. Black men know there is no coming back from that. You will be labeled gay for the rest of your life if you kiss a transgender woman on national TV, and we don't care what you did. You know, if you let her kiss you on national TV and put her tongue down your throat on national TV, you might as well take it or her to the bedroom, because you will always be looked that way. It is what it is. With that, I'm going to jump off of here. This is BGS out, and I'll see you on the next one.